Welcome to our exploration of the fascinating world of microorganisms. Get ready to shrink down to the microscopic level where things are hopping, even if you can't see them with just your eyes. Today, we'll uncover both the beneficial and harmful effects these tiny organisms have on our lives. We're talking bacteria, fungi, and even viruses. They're everywhere, and they play a much bigger role than you might think. So put on your exploring hats and let's dive into the microcosmos. You might be surprised to learn that microorganisms are master chefs in their own right. Let's start with cheese. Did you know that those tangy, delicious flavors come from bacteria? These microscopic helpers break down lactose, the sugar in milk, giving cheese its unique taste and texture. And what about that sourdough bread you love? That wouldn't be possible without yeast, a type of fungus. Yeast consumes sugars and releases carbon dioxide, creating those airy pockets that make bread so irresistible. But that's not all. From the tangy fizz of yogurt to the rich flavors of tempeh and even the satisfying bubbles in fermented drinks, microorganisms are the unseen heroes of our kitchens. They transform raw ingredients into culinary delights, one microscopic bite at a time. Think about that the next time you enjoy a delicious meal. It's a team effort with microorganisms playing a starring role. Move over, superheroes. Microorganisms are here to save the day. These tiny powerhouses are essential in the fight against diseases. Take penicillin, for example. This life-saving antibiotic which revolutionized medicine is produced by a humble fungus called penicillium. But that's not all. Microorganisms are also crucial for vaccines. These tiny heroes help train our immune systems to recognize and fight off harmful viruses, protecting us from diseases like measles, mumps, and even the flu. Scientists are constantly exploring the incredible potential of microorganisms to develop new and innovative treatments for a wide range of illnesses. It's like having a microscopic pharmacy right at our fingertips. Microorganisms are the ultimate recyclers, constantly breaking down waste and returning nutrients to the environment. One example of this amazing ability is in the production of organic fertilizer. Imagine billions of bacteria hard at work decomposing animal waste and plant material like sawdust. They transform these materials into nutrient-rich fertilizer, giving our gardens and crops the boost they need to thrive. It's a beautiful cycle of life, with microorganisms playing a vital role in keeping our planet healthy and productive. Ever wonder what happens to wastewater after you flush the toilet? Well, get ready for a wild ride through the sewage treatment plant, where microorganisms are the stars of the show. These hard-working microbes break down organic matter in wastewater, removing harmful pollutants and making it safe for release back into the environment. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, and microorganisms are up to the task. They're like the unsung heroes of sanitation, ensuring that our water systems stay clean and healthy. While we've seen how helpful microorganisms can be, they also have a not-so-tasty side. Ever opened a container of leftovers only to be greeted by a layer of fuzzy mold? That's the work of fungi. And while some fungi are safe to eat, others can produce toxins that are harmful to humans. These unwelcome guests can spoil our food, making it unsafe for consumption and leading to some unpleasant tummy troubles. So it's important to store food properly and be on the lookout for any signs of spoilage. We all know that sugary treats aren't the best for our teeth, but did you know that microorganisms play a role in tooth decay? These microscopic sugar fiends thrive in the sticky film on our teeth called plaque. They feed on sugars from food and drinks, producing acids that eat away at tooth enamel, leading to cavities and other dental problems. That's why brushing and flossing are so important. They help remove plaque and keep those sugar-loving microbes in check. Sometimes microorganisms can hitch a ride on our food and cause some serious stomach upset. We're talking food poisoning. One such culprit is Salmonella, a type of bacteria that can contaminate food during processing or handling. When ingested, Salmonella can multiply in our gut, leading to symptoms like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. It's important to practice good food safety habits like washing our hands and cooking food thoroughly to prevent these unwelcome guests from ruining our next meal. Just like us, plants can fall victim to microscopic invaders. Fungi, in particular, can cause a variety of plant diseases, affecting crops and gardens alike. These fungal foes can infect leaves, stems and roots, disrupting a plant's ability to grow and thrive. One example is powdery mildew, a fungal disease that appears as a white, powdery coating on leaves. This infection can weaken plants and reduce their yield. While many microorganisms are beneficial, some can pose serious threats to human health, causing a wide range of infectious diseases. Viruses in particular are masters of disguise, invading our cells and hijacking their machinery to replicate. The influenza virus, for example, is responsible for the flu, a respiratory illness that affects millions of people worldwide each year. Other microscopic foes include the viruses responsible for measles, mumps, and even the common cold. Fortunately, we have ways to fight back. Vaccines, good hygiene practices, and antiviral medications all play a role in protecting us from these invisible invaders. As we've seen, microorganisms are a double-edged sword. While they offer numerous benefits, they can also pose significant risks. Understanding their roles helps us harness their power for good while mitigating their harmful effects. Thanks for watching and stay curious.